What's up, guys? Echo036, and back with some flea market finds. And I went to the flea market on Saturday, just like I said I would, and I didn't find a lot of stuff, but I did find some things that caught my interest, and I had some really good Super Nintendo finds. So without further ado, let me just get right at it. And at one booth I had there was a guy selling games, and he sold me these 2 for $5. Destiny of an Emperor, which it's a Capcom game, so I'm pretty curious to play this one. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. So got both of these for $5. And at another booth I got both of these for $5. The reason I get 2 for $5 is because when I negotiate for them, if they want $3 for them, usually I'll ask them, will you take 2 for $5? So it's like you're saving $1 off of both of them. So at another booth, these were 2 for $5. And that's Jeopardy. I don't know. I think I have the 25th anniversary. I don't have just the regular Jeopardy, but this one did have the instruction booklet, and the booklet's in mint condition. So that's pretty good. And this one I was pretty happy to find, and it's in good condition. It's Adventure Island 2. So this one and the other game were $5, and actually this one came with the manual. So the manual's in very nice condition. So both of those games are pretty nice to find. These I got them for $3 each. Tailspin, Q*bert, and Burger Time. And most of these places, they had more games, but I already have most of those games, and now I'm getting to the point where I see a stack of NES games, and I go through them, and I'm like, okay, I already got that one, I already got that one. I mean, it's just like almost everything. And for $3, I'm not gonna rebuy them unless they're like $1 or something. I'll buy all of them. But if they're $3, and I already have one, and I probably won't pick it up unless it's really a rare game, or it's a really really good game that I know I can get a trade off of. So at another booth, this lady sold me this one, Mission Impossible, for it was $5, but what I really wanted was the case. And now her other games had cases, but I already had those games. I told her, will you sell me these cases by themselves without the game? She's like, no, I'm sorry, they go with the games. So look at these blue cases. They're really nice looking. And that was Mission Impossible. I didn't have this one either, which these cases kept in a really nice condition. So, and at another booth I found, I'd been looking for this movie, The Wizard. Pretty much just a nostalgic movie. I found this one for $4, so it was brand new. The CD was not scratched at all. I mean, it's the DVD. And at another booth, I found the Game Boy Advance classic Zelda game, and the guy wanted $5, and I walked off, and he was like, "Well, just give me $3." So I gave him $3 for it. Pretty cool to have this on the go. I've seen it before, and I kind of wanted it, but it was always really expensive. And I picked up also at the flea market these go for the Nintendo 64 and the Super Nintendo, so they can go for either one. You can never have it too many of these. These are really when you pick up a Super Nintendo, I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard to find these, and vendors still sell these for pretty high prices. I've seen a vendor sell these up to $8 one time. But it was cool to find both of these. One was for 50 cents and one was for $4. So here we go. I found the $4 one first, and then at another booth I found this one for 50 cents. So it was after I had already bought this one. So I mean, hey, sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes you buy something at one booth and then you go down, you find it at another booth for cheaper. And my final find that I had, it was this lady, she had a box of just a bunch. It was a Super Nintendo in there, and just a bunch of games, and She had like a Sega Genesis in there too, and I asked her how much for the games, for the Super Nintendo games, and she said, well, she said they're $3, but if you want, she's like, if you pick up, several of them, I'll cut you a deal. So right then and there, I was like, ooh, let me go look in there. So she did cut me a good deal, because, and I'll tell you how much they ran for. I got Battletoads Double Dragon, Donkey Kong Country, and these I didn't have. I didn't have either one of these. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. All the rest in the box were sports games. Pit Fighter. Super Mario World, I already had this one, but it's for the price, I had to pick it up. I got somebody who's looking for a Super Nintendo, and I got an extra one, so I picked that game up for them. Star Fox, I've been dying to play this again on the Super Nintendo. I just could not find it cheap. I would always find it for 10 or 12 bucks, and I could never find it, so good to find this one. And last scene, I was like, wow, I can't believe this was in there. When I saw it, I kind of just reached for it as quickly as I could. Chrono Trigger. So the label's kind of, someone put a marker on there, but yeah, it's Chrono Trigger. And the lady, at first she wanted $3 for each of them, and so when I grabbed a stack, I counted them out. I was like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I basically told her, hey, how about $14 for all these? And she was like, yeah, sounds good. So it's pretty much, I paid $2 for each of them, for each of these games. So that was really nice, and it was really nice to. I've never run across Chrono Trigger in the wild, so this is my first time running across this game. So yeah, guys, those are my finds, and hopefully, there wasn't too much out there. There really wasn't, and out here it's really hard to find old consoles. It's getting harder and harder to find it. Like as far as like Atari 7800, Atari 5200, or even in television, I can't find anything regarding those systems, or even a television. I've been looking for an Intellivision for a while, and I cannot find it in television, much less a Atari 5200. So I'm doing what I can, and but yeah, guys, that was all my finds. Hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I went out to Black Friday. I went to Fry's Electronics, and I went up there at 10 at night, and for their 5 o'clock opening, 5 a.m. opening, and me and my cousin, we took turns. I'm going to the truck and falling asleep and then come back out. So we took turns getting in line. So I picked up a 32-inch for my game room for $190, and I picked up a 50-inch for the living room for $477. So it was pretty good. Since I was one of the first ones in line, the TVs went fast, and by the time I knew it, everybody had to get a line because they were gone. And I got a lot of ugly faces. People were like asking me, where'd you get that TV? Where'd you get that TV? Is that the one on sale? I kept getting asked over and over, and I'm like, yes, this is the one I was on sale. I got here right when they opened. So picked up 2 TVs, which wasn't bad, and also picked up a digital camera, photo camera, for $50. So those are my Black Friday pickups that I had. So all in all, it was a good time, and just keep on hammering away, guys. I know the holidays are coming, and it's getting hard. A lot of flea markets are closing up and everything. A lot of people aren't having too many finds, but our flea markets don't close, so I'll still be posting up pickup videos. So that's it, guys. All right, peace.